Okay, Dave, we're at the range for range day validation. We're going to show you the proper way how to load your muzzleloader. Miss Laura is the one that had spaced your beautiful rifle here. She had spaced it, and we're going to be doing load and range validation today. So I'm going to hand this over to Laura. Before that, I just wanted to show you that I store my powder in powder vials in that little red case, so they're all pre-measured. The primers are loaded with either Federal 215 Magnum or CCI 250. You should always use large rifle Magnum primer. And there's the bullets that you want us to test, and we'll do that after I get it initially range dialed in with our bullets. Now, that is the best cleaner that you can use for muzzleloaders. Okay, you don't want to use a lot of it on a patch, and because it is smokeless, you don't need to swab between bores for quite some time, but I am going to show you that process too. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to properly load the rifle first, and I'll have Laura video that.
Alrighty.
So what you want to do, Dave, is open the bolt and drop it all the way. I always put the butt pad on my shoe rather than on the ground. And first thing we're going to do, and I know you wanted a funnel, so the funnel and the three-piece ramrod will be direct drop shipped to you. I'm going to show you how we do it without a funnel. So these little glass vials are really handy. They work really well with 50 caliber. And you just pour your powder down the bore. And because they're not plastic, they don't static cling to the gunpowder. When I get done loading, so that I remember, I invert the powder. So cap up has powder, cap down means I've used that one. Okay, so after you get the powder in there, then you load your sabos. And remember, we're dialing in first with our bullets, and then we'll move to your bullets. So we can do some initial dialing. They're also 458 diameter, but they are the hollow point. And push it in. I'm using a bullet starter, 50 caliber bullet starter. Okay, with the orange sabo. It is going to be a little tough at first because of the 458 diameter, but it gets easier as you go. I'm using a bore guide, if you note, and then push it down. See how easy that goes? That was pretty easy. Required only about a palm, but I used two hands just to make it more square. So what you want to do with the preload, these are loaded at 62.5 grains of Vitavori N120. The other good powder to use, if you can't find Vitavori N120, is use IMR 4198 at a charge of 69 grains. So our powder's in, bullet seated. You want to put a witness mark. Some people even just put masking tape, and then they'll put the bullet type and the powder charge, because it could be different for a different powder. Or you can just scribe a mark in your ramrod when you get it. But I can't overemphasize the bore guide is really good so that it maintains the integrity of your muzzle. Okay, so the weapon is charged, but it's not primed. And then what you do is you take one of your ignition modules, and I'll grab that later, but you grab an ignition module, prime module. What you do is move the bolt up to where you can see the face of the bolt, a 45-degree angle here, and with my left thumb I'm holding the bolt. Take the ignition module, place it in. Now you're ready to close the bolt. There will be a pretty pronounced, it's not like a cartridge gun, okay? So when you have the primer module in there, it's going to cam down. You're going to feel some pressure there. The reason being, you want 100% seal, and it will wear over time. Put your gun on safety. When the red mark is showing, it's hot. When the red mark is gone, it's on safety, it's ready to go. Now, we put what's called a bobsled in here, and this is basically like this is what you use with the magazine to block it off and make a single shot out of it. But it is mag ready, so you could actually turn this into a centerfire rifle as well, that we discussed on the phone. But anyway, there's your baby. Laura's going to do the first shot, and then we'll zero stop your optic. Okay.